television.
And hi there, thank you for looking in on this Thursday. I'm Lenny Slagon.
And I'm Letitia Bush. We're glad you could join us. There is a lot happening here on Fox 10 News.
We're following a developing story out of Pensacola. An explosion overnight at the Escambia County Jail leaves 2 people dead and more than 180 others in the hospital. In fact, the news conference just wrapped up about it about an hour ago.
It's a story you first heard on Fox 10 News this morning. Fox 10 News anchor Bob Grip is on the scene right now. So, Bob, what's the latest?
Okay, here's the latest. The Escambia County Jail is right down the street from the Escambia County Sheriff's Office, right off I-110 in Pensacola. Now, I'm going to step aside so you can really take a good look at what this explosion caused. What you're looking at is just a small sample of the destruction here at the jail. Walls buckled, windows blown out. It's a real mess. As we mentioned just a second ago, 2 inmates died here. 184 others were sent to the hospital because of what's apparently a gas explosion. We also understand that a national response team from the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms is also on the scene here in Pensacola to lend a hand to find out exactly what led to the explosion. Fox 10 News reporter Steve Alexander was on the scene earlier today.
These are some of the first close-up views of the booking facility in daylight. Federal agents joined state fire investigators in combing through the wreckage. The explosion happened about 11 last night, and authorities believe gas was a factor as well as possibly heavy rains.
The building did receive extensive flooding as a result of the rains. I don't know if that's directly related to the incident that happened this evening or not.
Escambia County Sheriff David Morgan says the initial investigation points to the explosion originating on the first floor of the back of the building.
It was back in the back area, probably in the vicinity of what's normally used for the inmate laundry rooms. There's washers and dryers down there.
This morning, Sheriff Morgan also said he thought it was possible that an inmate could have escaped during the incident because damage prevented an accurate head count from being done.
Our concern here obviously is notification to the next of kin as quickly as possible, but to also ensure that we do not have any inmates that may have escaped out into our communities.
But it's the Escambia County Commission that runs the jail system. This morning, Escambia County spokeswoman Kathleen Castro said 3 inmates were unaccounted for. But as far as being on the loose in the community,
We believe by head count that while it is possible, it is not probable. So 2 of those that people escaped.
Then, late today, Castro said the 3 inmates had been accounted for. In the meantime, the investigation continues. Reporting from Pensacola, Steve Alexander, Fox 10 News.
Now, I talked to the sheriff about that report that turned out to be a false report. Luckily, the 3 inmates were unaccounted for. They are all now accounted for. Let's take a look again, just to recap. 2 inmates died here. 184 had to be sent to the hospital. We understand that 2 inmates are still in the hospital, as well as a corrections officer. Now, I talked to the sheriff just a few minutes ago to ask him some of the questions that might be on your mind. We'll hear that coming up a little later in the newscast. Letitia?
All right, thank you, Bob. A developing situation, to say the least. We appreciate the update.
That's right. We'll check back.